The best gaming monitors of today differ greatly from those popularized over a decade ago. A market once dictated by the pursuit of more pixels is now champing at the bit to make games faster and more responsive. Shopping for a gaming monitor can be difficult. You have to take into consideration the size, refresh rate, resolution, and even which variable refresh rate technology it supports. All these factors are important when choosing a monitor that matches the supported technologies and performance of your PC. One, Asus ROG Swift PG279Q. The Asus ROG Swift is the best gaming monitor with G-Sync support. It is an excellent 27-inch IPS panel monitor with a high 1440p native resolution and an excellent 144Hz refresh rate that supports NVIDIA G-Sync variable refresh rate technology. It is equipped with some virtual overlays that gamers will find handy, like a timer, a frame rate counter, and even a crosshair. The ROG PG279QZ has a decent picture quality with wide viewing angles that favor co-op gaming. Motion handling is remarkable, and the image is crisp with almost no noticeable blur behind fast-moving objects. The PG279QZ reacts immediately to your actions, even when you're not gaming at its native 144Hz, thanks to its very low input lag. It has excellent ergonomics, so you can easily position it to your liking. Unfortunately, the IPS screen of the PG279QZ cannot deliver deep blacks, and this hurts dark room performance. Some people will find the lack of HDR support disappointing, but overall, the PG279QZ is a great monitor that will please most, and especially gamers. Two, Acer Predator X27. Up until recently, gamers had to choose between high resolution and high refresh rate. Monitors with 120Hz or higher refresh rates were limited to 1440p panels, while 4K screens topped out at 60Hz. That is, until the Asus PG27UQ launched. Both monitors are absolutely fantastic with 4K resolution, HDR, G-Sync, and a high refresh rate. They're also prohibitively expensive, at around $2,000 apiece. Marrying an IPS panel to a refresh rate of up to 144Hz when overclocked, the Acer X27 is a sight for sore or sensitive eyes. Its integration of vision care technology, the company says, will prevent eye strain and tiredness during extensive gameplay sessions. G-Sync allows the monitor to refresh at a variable rate instead of being locked to its max, in this case 144Hz. It syncs the monitor's refresh rate to your frame rate in-game, eliminating micro-stutter or screen tearing when your frame rate doesn't match up perfectly to that high 144Hz demand. In regard to connectivity, the Acer X27 welcomes a number of ports on its left and rear. On the side are two USB 3.0 ports, while the backside is home to an additional two USB 3.0 ports, as well as HDMI 2.0 and DisplayPort 1.4 out. Despite the high asking price, the X27 is absolutely worth considering. 3. Auris AD2 If your hardware supports FreeSync instead of G-Sync, the Auris AD27QD is the best FreeSync gaming monitor. It has a great 1440p resolution and an excellent 144Hz refresh rate. The Auris supports FreeSync, which is great for those who game on an Xbox One console or on a PC with a compatible AMD graphics card. If you are a fan of HDR gaming, you will be pleased to know that the Auris AD27QD supports HDR. Just like the Asus PG279QZ, the Auris is loaded with extra gaming features, including being the first monitor to feature active noise cancellation. It has a decent picture quality and an excellent gaming performance, very similar to that of the PG279QZ. Unfortunately, the Auris AD27QD has a VA panel that prevents it from displaying an accurate image when viewed from the side. Thus, it is not ideal for co-op gaming. Overall, however, the Auris AD27QD is a monitor that most people will enjoy gaming on. (4) BenQ El2 When you're building a PC, it's tempting to invest all your resources into the guts of the machine. You want a system that can handle 4K graphics, with all the in-game settings ticked all the way up. But equally important is the monitor needed to display your favorite games in 4K HDR glory. The BenQ El2 as its name suggests, is a 28-inch gaming monitor that won't totally break the bank. Although it is constrained to the limited viewing angles of its TN panel, it more than makes up for this concession in other areas. For instance, its native response time is a blistering 1 millisecond. Meanwhile, unlike other monitors in its class, it touts a pair of integrated 2-watt speakers, perfect for late nights spent watching dumb videos on YouTube with your IRL best buds. Hey, it's not just a monitor for gaming. Perhaps best of all, the BenQ El2 is graced with its own 3.5mm headphone jack, so you don't have to waste time scouring the area for a cable long enough to reach your motherboard. Lastly, the BenQ El2 features a hardwired HDR button for toggling on and off high dynamic range. Because sometimes, we'll admit, it's more trouble than it's worth taking a screenshot in Windows with HDR enabled. And since it regularly goes on sale for less than $50,000, we're not too bothered by the fact that it forgoes NVIDIA G-Sync in favor of AMD FreeSync. 5. BenQ XL2540. If you have an older computer that can't run most games at higher resolutions, or if you mainly play older games that don't support higher resolutions, the BenQ Zowie XL2540 is the best 1080p gaming monitor. The BenQ Zowie's biggest feature is the lightning-fast 240Hz refresh rate, which delivers an extremely wide VRR range when paired with a FreeSync-compatible graphics card. Paired with the extremely low input lag, the Zowie is an excellent gaming monitor for professional competitive gamers. Motion is crisp and smooth, with almost no motion blur, thanks to the extremely fast response time. Fast games can be further improved by enabling the XL2540's black frame insertion feature. Unfortunately, it isn't the greatest for darkroom gaming, as it can't produce true blacks and has poor black uniformity. Overall, it is a great 1080p gaming monitor that should please even the most demanding gamer. Six. AOC Agon AG273Q CG. Few monitors are as shamelessly tailored to esports athletes as the AOC Agon AG273Q CG. A curvy 27-inch 1440p beauty from the makers of some of the most renowned professional-grade monitors for video editors and graphic designers on the market. In terms of color accuracy, AOC screens are regarded highly, and the AG273QCG is no exception. Certified for VESA Display HDR 400, its brightness and vibrancy is enough to put most screens to shame. Plus, it has G-Sync, which ought to take the load off your GPU in your continued effort to thwart screen tearing and jaggies, which suck. Of course, that's only if you are an NVIDIA user. AMD graphics card owners will have to sit this feature out. But that's okay because there is a cheaper FreeSync model of the same monitor called the AOC Agon AG273QCX. We're focused on the G-Sync version here because it's rare that we find a curved 27-inch QHD display featuring NVIDIA's adaptive sync tech at such an aggressive price. Because its refresh rate is exceptionally fast at 165 Hz, it leverages a TN panel rather than an IPS one. But chin up, esports champ. There's more to life than wide viewing angles. 7. LG 27UK650W. If you're looking for a 4K gaming monitor to match with your 4K gaming console or your powerful gaming PC, then check out the LG 27UK650, the best 4K gaming monitor. It has a 27-inch screen and can fit every little detail of your gaming theater, thanks to the 4K resolution that immerses you into the gaming action. The LG 27UK650 supports FreeSync to ensure a tear gaming experience. But on the downside, the refresh rate is only 60 Hz. This is okay for 4K gaming on the latest consoles or a gaming PC with a powerful graphics card, but some gamers might find it limiting not being able to trade off a lower resolution for a higher refresh rate. The LG G27UK650 supports HDR content but cannot get very bright, nor can it display a wide color gamut. This might disappoint those people who are into HDR gaming. Overall, it is a very good monitor, great for gaming, that also performs well in a variety of uses. (8) Asus MG279Q. Right now there's really no competition for the Asus MG279Q. This is absolutely the best monitor for AMD users who want a FreeSync display. It's a 1440p IPS screen that can refresh up to 144 Hz, like our favorite monitor above. But because it uses open FreeSync technology instead of G-Sync, it doesn't cost as much, though price differences have narrowed of late. Thanks to the IPS screen, colors look great even from off angles. The base is sturdy and allows for lots of tilting, pivoting, and height adjustments. And the bezel is fairly thin, which is nice for a 27-inch monitor that's already taking up a good deal of space. Like most other gaming displays, it also has a light anti-gloss coating, which I like. Some older IPS displays went too heavy on the coating and affected image quality. But the MG279Q doesn't have that problem. The contrast ratio is also great, and the ability to support multiple inputs makes this screen better for people who might want to connect a second system, like a gaming console. This is thanks to the presence of the internal scaler, one of the main differences you'll find between G-Sync and FreeSync offerings. With no other IPS FreeSync displays that can match the MG279Q on specs, this is a great monitor and an easy choice for anyone with an AMD graphics card. (9) ViewSonic XG2402. If you want a monitor that won't break the bank and is great for gaming, then look at the ViewSonic XG2402. It's the best budget gaming monitor. It has a decent picture quality and remarkable motion handling thanks to the 144 Hz refresh rate and very fast pixel response time that delivers a crisp image with minimal motion blur. The ViewSonic XG2402 has a 24-inch screen with 1080p resolution that some might find limiting, but it feels very responsive thanks to the very low input lag and the 144 Hz refresh rate. For gamers who know even the last millisecond counts, that's important. The monitor also supports FreeSync, and, provided you have a compatible graphics card, you should enjoy tear-free gaming sessions. Unfortunately, just like most TN monitors, the viewing angles of the ViewSonic XG2402 are subpar, and you will have to sit straight in front to enjoy the most accurate image. Also, it can't display deep, uniform blacks, so it isn't well suited for a dark room. Overall, it is a great gaming monitor that will also save you some money. Acer XR382CQK. If your mantra for displays is to go big or go home, Acer hears you, and its XR382CQK is a massive 38-inch curved screen that looks absolutely stunning. It features a QHD ultra-wide panel with a 3840 by 1600 resolution, with an aspect ratio of 24:10 that's slightly wider than the standard 21:9 AR seen on other UW displays. The IPS panel looks great, and the size means gaming from the comfort of your couch is a viable option. Not content to end there, the display also features FreeSync technology with up to 75Hz variable refresh rates. It's a big, bold, and beautiful-looking display, and the zero-frame bezel-less approach is another welcome addition. If you're looking for something to really turn heads, this is the best widescreen gaming monitor, and boy, it is wide. The 38-inch span across its diagonal results in a 35-inch width, with a 14.5-inch height. And that's not including the stand. It's taller than the 27-inch 16:9 displays mentioned above, and nearly half again as wide. But the higher resolution means the dot pitch is actually slightly lower than that of the lesser displays. And for games that properly support ultra-wide resolutions, the surround effect of the XR382CQK is incredibly immersive. Sitting at your desk, the 38-inch panel completely fills your field of view. The cost of the best ultra-wide display is steep, but at least you won't need to upgrade again for many years. Over $1,000 for the XR382CQK may be a bitter pill to swallow, but the beauty of this screen will wash away the nasty taste in your mouth the instant you boot up your favorite games in 21:9 glory. And barring hardware failure, this display should keep you gaming happily until 2025.